There it is. The beautiful, wondrous wheel that will give us something cool to play, probably. Maybe. We'll see. Or I'm reading Chat a bedtime story. Or part of a book. Okay, then the question is, what do I read? What do I read? What would be a good story to read? Okay, wait. Sure, you know what? I'll be right back. Because, I mean, what would be more relaxing than this wonderful book called Animal Farm? I mean, surely it's a very nice read, right? It's a very good bedtime story, I'm sure, right? I mean, it's about animals, so it must be... It must be a nice story, right? Right, guys? I mean, I have read most of it already. I have been reading this since I got it for my birthday, actually. It's a nice book. Well written, but also, yeah. Animal Farm. So, should I read this? I could do. I mean, the first part of it is actually not... the first part of it does kind of read sort of like a children's tale almost, right? And then it gets weird. Well, not weird. Yeah. Depends how you look at it. Should I read this? Do you think this is a good shout? Or no? Should I try to find something else? This is just the only thing that I mean, I have other... So the other books I have that I could grab over there are Frankenstein, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, 1984, which is basically in the same vein as this. I think there's theme. Is there? I don't know. I don't know. What else? Wait, did I have anything else? I do have some World of Warcraft books as well. I don't know. Do I have other good reads? I probably still have some study books from college. I could read those. I'm sure that's some great bedtime story material. It might make you fall asleep. I say go for Frankenstein? Really? I mean, I could also just try to find some short story as well. So you're saying not Animal Farm, is what you're saying. You don't want Animal Farm? But there's a nice, there's a pig and there's some chickens, you know. And it was, and it even says a fairy story. And it was published, this one at least, by Penguin Books. So there's lots of animals in there. I don't know why I'm just... I can read the back. Mr. Jones of Manor Farm is so lazy and drunken that one day he forgets to feed his livestock. The ensuing rebellion under the leadership of the pigs Napoleon and Snowball leads to the animals taking over the farm. Vowing to eliminate the terrible inequities of the farmland, the renamed animal farm is organized to benefit all who walk on four legs. But as time passes, the ideals of the rebellion are corrupted, then forgotten, and something new and unexpected emerges. Yeah. I've gotten to the part where I'm like, oh, I see what's happening. Okay. It is it is a book that makes you think, for sure. For sure, for sure. But yeah, let me... Maybe I will find something more appropriate. Which is... what exactly? Who knows? You say go for Frankenstein. Is there anyone else who wants to jump in and be like, please read this thing? It could be something that's available online. Because there's a lot of books that are just public nowadays anyway. Maybe something more summary. There's a lot of H.P. Lovecraft's work online for free. I mean, that's also very dark, isn't it, though? I don't know. What would one read? What does one read? Because even Frankenstein, like you mentioned that as an option, but even that isn't very happy, you know? None of these books are very happy. They're not very, very hopeful or joyful in any way, shape, or form. Like even a Good Girl's Guide to Murder, while it ends pretty happily, I suppose, it has a good ending. It doesn't... It's quite bad otherwise. Short stories about summer. Oh wait, what's this? Okay. I don't, short stories about summer. I mean, it is a suggestion, Phantom. It's very long as well. I'm sure it's good. I just don't know if that's what I want to read right now. Um, I don't know. Are these across the lake? Summer of 77. It was the summer, a city blacked out, the darkness came in a long wave. I don't know, this doesn't sound very good either. A lot of these don't seem very nice, you know? You had to link it for the memes. No, I get it. I could also go to my... I have a list of Japanese children's books that I use to practice my Japanese sometimes. Do you think reading those is gonna be interesting? I'm sure that's... Wait, let me get this. Is it in Japanese or English? It's Japanese, but I can translate. Let's see. What would be a good one? I'm just looking. Oh, there's one about a dog that goes to a mountain. Let's see. Is this any good? I don't know. Maybe I'm not very good. I might not be good enough at Japanese, but we'll see. We'll see. I can... I can do this, surely. It's fine. This is... It's gonna be great, I think. Maybe. Can I... wait, how do I do this? Shit. Does this work? Sorry. I'm just checking some stuff. I mean, I can do this, but then... I can make... Oh, wait. Hello? Oh, am I not selecting the right thing? Oh, god damn it. Sorry, this is a bit of a mess. There. And then I can set... No, that's not chat. This is chat. Okay, great. We've got a book. Wow, there's a dog. So up here, it just says to the mountain, or I went to the mountain. Wow, it's a little dog. Very cute, right? So this dog is Winry, and they really like the mountains. Oh my god. One day, Winry thought, or said, rather, I want to go, I'll go to the mountain. Sorry. And camp there. I mean, which, to be fair, you know, that's... Who doesn't want to camp at the mountain sometimes, right? Well, I don't, but I'm sure there's people who want to do that. I actually just... Are you reading the text or making it up? I'm reading it. I am reading it. You can think I'm lying, but I am reading it. I don't know how the dog is driving here. Wait. They're in the US, apparently. Why are they in the US? It's 2020. Why is he driving a car? I don't know. So it's... God. October 2020. Almost... Why does it matter what day it is? Almost... is that... Doyobi is Thursday morning? So on the Thursday morning, October 2020, I don't know why that's important. The dog went to the mountains. Winry drove to the mountains. Wait. 車で shit. Wait. I don't know what that... I assume it just, like, they took the car to the mountains. I don't know what this exactly is, but sure. And the mountains were very big, which is true. The mountains are quite big. They're very large and pretty. Nice. I don't know if these mountains are very indicative of that. They are big. I don't know if they're pretty necessarily. They're fine. They're just little triangles. Oh, and there's Winry. And yeah, Winry is going up the mountain. The mountains of California, yeah. I don't know if they... So... Yeah, why California? I don't know. But yeah, they went up the mountain. In case you don't... So... Maybe Japanese lessons, you know, because who doesn't want some Japanese lessons? So this thing here, this one, this trident, that's the mountain, symbol for mountain, which Yama. It says up here, Yama. This is a particle to mean of the mountain, basically, or it's like... How do you explain that? I don't know. I'm not very good at explaining that, but the mountains something basically, and in this case it's up, so up the mountain, I guess, and then another particle that's like going to, or so this is to, or went, I guess this is went, and then this is related to going up the mountain, so it's like I went up the mountain. I don't know how else to explain this. I'm not very good at teaching it, I just know how to read it. Sort of. I'm not super good at it, but that's why I'm reading children's books, of all things. There's a very pretty pond they stumbled upon, and they found a butterfly too, or, well, they don't even mention that in the story actually. There's many fish in the pond. ここでキャンプ場 What? Is this a good spot for a camp? Maybe? I don't... I'm sure that's sort of what it means. Oh. Got a hot dog. Where do you get a hot dog from? Also, I don't know if... should a dog be eating a hot dog? It sounds bad. But yeah, now night came this evening. Hot dog. Yeah, that's otabemashita. So they ate a hot dog that evening, and it was very delicious. 美味しい。美味しいですね。とっても寒いから。So it got very cold. Well, because they're up the mountain. すぐ寝ました. They should go sleep, yes. Because it's cold. Go in the tent and sleep. Eat your hot dog. Go to bed. This dog. Oh. Smoke. Why is there smoke? The next morning, or the next day, while hiking, Kemiri over there, or is that Kemiri? Kemiri, I don't know what that means actually, but I'm sure it's something like that. Is the mountain on fire? I mean, I don't think the mountain is on fire. It's more likely that the forest near the mountain is on fire. I mean, what is a dog going to do about a fire? Are they going to do anything about the fire? Did they start the fire? Maybe. Run, Lassie, the forest is on fire. Yeah, probably is a good idea. You can be on the fire. True. True. You might be able to save people that way. でも遠いから大丈夫だよね? But it's far away, so maybe it's okay. Is that what it says? Yeah, as long as it's far away, it's fine, you know, it's just a fire. right? I'm sure it's fine. Oh, and then there's ashes. You know, it's I hope the dog is gonna be okay. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I doubt he started the fire. All he did was cook hot dogs and park his hot car on a really, really long dry grass. I would imagine that this dog did that, yeah. Seems like a thing they would do. So wait. So evening fell again. This day passed quickly. Jeez. And the moon is out. There was... Wait. Yeah, the moon is orange. Why is the moon orange? Is this book called Little Dog's First Arson? No, the book is just called I Went to the Mountains. I don't know. It seems nice enough. Swear to God, if the story ends with the dog getting killed or hurt. No, I don't think it's... I don't think that's happening. The mountain fire is called... Wait. It's the mountain fire's color. Yeah. Ash is falling from the sky. Great. Lovely. The mountain fire's ash. Yeah, it's all the mountain fire. Yeah. The fire's pretty bad. Why is this a children's book? This is Mads' revenge for not getting to read Animal Farm. That's not true. Okay, the next morning they went down the mountains. And it seems less bad. There's still ashes everywhere, but that's... I'm sure that's fine. To go down a mountain, it took 3 hours. Wait, I think. Wait. Yama no shita made 3 jikan arukimashita. I don't know what's... if Sanjikan is just... Or is it just 3 o'clock? They go down the mountain at 3 o'clock. Something like that. After walking down. The dog is going to get arrested for starting the fire. I don't think the dog started the fire. Nor would they get arrested for it. Oh. Oh. That's pretty bad. But the dog is in the car again. They went in the car. Okay, they got in the car and started driving. In the car, the radio said, 大変です。とっても大きい山火事です。Yeah, so attention everyone, there's a giant forest fire near the mountains. On the radio. Whoopsie. Oh, but Winry is fine. They got back home and they're just sleeping it off. So maybe the dog did start the fire and then ran away. We can't prove it. The book doesn't say that, but it's possible. You never know. Yeah, Renry returned home. And it was very fun in the mountains. Yes, so fun. So fun seeing it go up in flames. It might be, I think the dog might be an arsonist. Even if they didn't set the fire, they were like, "Ooh, it was so fun just watching that fire." Ooh, just like what a happy children's book. Yeah, I mean, they got back home. They had a great time in the mountains. I don't know what the problem is here, Darius. It is a very happy children's book. Sure, there's a fire. No one got hurt. At least I assume. We didn't hear about anyone getting hurt. However, the mountain fire, was very scary. Okay, that's... So they did find the fire scary. But now they're very exhausted. And Winry went back to sleep, went to have a nap, basically. Yeah, nice. Nice, yeah, go have a nap, Winry. I'm sure you're exhausted after starting the fire. And that's it, that's the book. Wow. What a wonderful little story, no? Wasn't that great? I especially loved, you know, the giant fire. That I didn't expect would be in this book. You love when he goes to the camping, goes on the camping trip and gets traumatized by a forest fire. Yeah, it's a wonderful children's book. Like who wouldn't read something like this? Do you think, is there another one? Let me see. Is there something else? Maybe with less fire? Is there less fire somewhere? This does explain how some anime can be so violent and rough. This is what a Japanese 5-year-old can read, apparently. Yeah. Winfrey witnesses a murder. Yeah, that's the second part, obviously. Is this one okay? Don't know. I could do something very simple. Oh, I don't know. What would be fun? And the moral of the story is grow up, be a productive worker, pay your taxes, and do not question authority or you'll be forced to live in the wilderness and desperately escape forest fires fighting for your life. I don't think that's what the moral was, but it's good that you got a moral out of it, at least. What am I looking at here? Oh, there's, this is a classic, actually. Peter Rabbit. I'm sure some people know Peter Rabbit, right? The children's book. They have a Japanese version here. I don't know if I want to read that one though. You must know more about Peter Rabbit? Or... I don't really see anything that I'm like, oh, that's a good one to read right now. There's one about Father's Day. Japanese Peter Rabbit. They must have changed things. I don't think so. I've read this one before. I'm pretty sure it's the same. There he is. Peter Rabbit. Imagine trying to follow the masterpiece that was Arson Dog. True. The story of Peter Rabbit. In the forest, there were a bunch of rabbits. There was a family of rabbits, rather. Mother Rabbit had 4 children. God, there's too many children, honestly. Too many children. This feels like very intense music for Peter Rabbit. I mean, you don't know how intense Peter Rabbit gets. Well, maybe you do, actually. Only 4? I guess that's true, they are rabbits. Oh, I do like the little cloaks, though. Look at them. One morning, all the children went outside. Oh my god, going outside? Ugh. Play. They're playing outside, okay. And the mother rabbit told them Iterashai demo McGregor, right? Okay, yeah. So have fun outside, but watch out for McGregor. To avoid McGregor's house. Because McGregor is an asshole. No, he's very scary, she says. I don't know if you should say that to your kids. It's like, don't go to McGregor's house, he's very scary. MacGyver? No, McGregor. Not MacGyver. There was a TV series here doing what Madelity's doing, which is reading the Beatrix Potter stories. It is a little bit strange that I'm just translating the Japanese book for you guys. Like, I could just find the English version of Peter Rabbit and read that, but instead I'm just reading the Japanese version and translating it. You like the idea that the mom actually called him an asshole? She might have. And when the book censored it. Tekimas. Peter said. Yeah, okay. So let's go. Yeah, go on then. Hop on ahead, as the rabbits would say, I'm sure. The mother replied. Oh, look at them. Some birds. Those birds are stealing your berries, though. Gotta watch out for those. 3 of the rabbits. Okay, so she had 4 children. 3 of the rabbits, not Peter. 3 of the other rabbits, so Peter's siblings. They started collecting... Wait. They stayed near the house. Sorry, they stayed near the house. And started collecting berries. Nice. Okay. I mean, that's good, right? Some nice berries. Oh my god, Peter! The fuck? Look at him! What a delinquent. What a delinquent. But Peter did a bad thing. He was a bad child, it says. He was a bad child. He went into McGregor's house. Literally, the one thing. So your mom is like, just, you can go outside, you can play, just avoid McGregor's house. The first thing this guy does, goes to McGregor's house. Like, at that point, you're just asking for it, honestly. Delinquent reminds me of someone. What do you mean? God. He went under the fence. He entered through a gap under the fence. I think that's what it meant. So sometimes I don't know the exact reading, but based on the image and what I'm reading, I'm like, but basically that. Okay, wait. So they... Okay, he went into McGregor's field. So right after, he went into McGregor's field and started eating carrots. I mean, sounds like what a rabbit would do, I guess. That this very much what a rabbit would do. He's like, oh my god, these carrots are delicious. And then he eats all the carrots. Well, he eats a bunch of carrots. And all full, he's like, oh, that was delicious. And he laughs. He walks away. Okay. I mean, so far so good, right? At first, I thought you were gonna say he started a fire. Why would he start a fire? He just wants to eat some carrots. I don't think there's any fires in the story of Peter Rabbit, but I might be wrong. It's been a while. Oh. It's not loading. Hello? Oh. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, that does look like a scary person for sure. That's McGregor right there. I just assumed Mads loves her Japanese arson children's book. I don't think that's a topic that children's books often cover. And no, I don't like them. Peter, this is how rabbits got shot, just saying. True. Oh no, McGregor! Oh. Oh, it really doesn't want to load them anymore. Hello? Oh no, guys. Guys, it doesn't want to load them anymore. We can't read it. What is gonna happen to him? I mean, now we only can assume that McGregor starts a fire, or Peter starts a fire, and then runs away. You know, that we can only assume that because we don't know. It just doesn't. Oh, never mind. Okay, we got it. He gets chased by McGregor, who's holding a rake. Peter ran as fast as he could, and McGregor chased him. Saying, Mate! Wait! Stupid rabbit. No, that's not what he says. Rabbit thief. Which, I mean, that's kind of... He is a thief, because he did eat the carrots, so... He's not wrong. Rabbit thief? Yeah. Or carrot thief, sorry. It's not rabbit thief. Sorry. I misspoke. Misspoke. I was thinking of rabbits, because he's a rabbit, you know? Oh no. Peter, what the heck? What even... How did you do this? Ah! Itai, it hurts. Peter started crying. No, Peter, don't cry. Don't cry. Are you okay? The birds asked. At least the birds are nice. Oh no! Just then, McGregor came up. And Peter tried to get away. Oh, Peter ran. Oh no, he's fine. He's fine. He got away. McGregor's booming voice said, "Wait, you robber, you thief, rabbit." Oh, this time he does say thief rabbit, actually. Peter kept running. I mean, yeah, what else are you gonna do? Guy's chasing you. Throws over some pots. McGregor is no longer chasing. What? He's no longer coming. So Peter returned home. However, he doesn't know which path to take. Oh god, he's getting lost now. Right, so he ran further onto McGregor's field and then got lost. So even though McGregor isn't chasing him anymore, now he needs to get home somehow. He has to cross the field, but McGregor's right there. So how is he gonna do that? Oh, I know. Well, what does he know? The fence, right, the fence. Peter ran to the fence. A thief! McGregor came after him. Oh my god. It's so tense, guys. So tense, you never know. Is he gonna make it? Oh. Peter does arrive home. There he is. I got 80% of the book is just Peter for his little running for his little rabbit life. Yeah, he does run a lot, doesn't he? And only because he tried to steal carrots from McGregor. That's it. Like, he didn't have to go into McGregor's farm and eat carrots. He could have just eaten berries like his siblings. And then none of the book would have happened. But he arrived home completely exhausted and immediately fell asleep. Oh, but where is his clothes? The mom is like, where's your clothes? He's naked. Oh my god. The naked rabbit. Yeah, when did he lose his jacket? Oh, here. I guess it got stuck on the, like, netting. Yeah, he ran off and then he lost it, see? Oh my god. But what's he gonna do without his jacket? He'll get cold. It was time for dinner. Or time for food. However, Peter's... Oh wait, what? Peter's still in bed. Right, I see. I'm sorry. My brain just took a second there. Look, it's hard, okay? I'm reading in a foreign language. Don't at me. He ate too many carrots already. So he doesn't want to eat food. He's not hungry right now. And it still hurts as well, I think. Wait. Nakagaitis. Oh, his back still hurts. Oh. Poor rabbit. Goes out, eats too much, and comes home completely naked. Classic Saturday night out. Mads reading text in third language while speaking out text in second language. True. That is very true, actually. I am translating to English when I am Dutch myself. I'm translating Japanese to English, and I am Dutch. Yeah. Makes you think. But his mom made some medicine for him. Oh, that's nice. There we go. I'm sure his back will be fine in no time. The good children. Not Peter, the good children. They had an amazing dinner. They had a great time eating food. It was delicious. Too bad that Peter isn't hungry because he ate too many carrots already. Because the food is so delicious and we're good kids. We're the good rabbits, not Peter. This reads so... I mean, it is true. Peter was bad for going into McGregor's garden and stuff, but, you know, you don't have to rub it in that these are the good kids. However, Peter wa nani mo tabemasen deshita. Yeah, Peter doesn't get to eat. The next morning, he only slept. And that's the end. Wow, okay. That's kind of... So, okay. So Peter is just not feeling well now. I guess the moral of the story is listen to your mom when she tells you not to go to McGregor's place because he's scary. And it's not... And don't then go... No, you know what? What if I go to McGregor's place and try to eat carrots? and then eating too many carrots, getting a stomach ache, getting chased by McGregor, losing your clothes, and then eventually getting home exhausted and terrified with a hurting back. Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it? One of the later books tells of one of the sister's children who also gets caught by Mr. McGregor. Oh my god. Demon. But did you like those books? How was my translation? Was it good? Did you enjoy that? I'd like to think I did pretty well translating everything. I don't want to go to sleep at all. Thanks, Mads. Well, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Got any Dutch children's books you'd like to share? No. Not particularly.